B&B spoilers. Eric injured, Will Spencer blamed. Trouble is brewing at Forrester Creations, and the fallout could change several lives forever. The Bold and the Beautiful is setting the stage for another dramatic week filled with shocking accidents, emotional confrontations, and unexpected accusations. At the center of it all is Eric Forrester, whose latest injury sends shockwaves through his family and leaves everyone searching for someone to blame. Unfortunately for Will Spencer, he quickly becomes the prime suspect in a situation that may be far more complicated than it first appears. The drama begins during what should have been a routine gathering at the Forrester mansion. Eric, determined to prove he still has the energy and vision that built the family empire, insists on overseeing preparations for an important fashion celebration. Despite concerns from Ridge and Donna that he has been pushing himself too hard, Eric refuses to slow down. As tensions rise among family members, an unexpected accident changes everything. Eric suffers a painful injury after a frightening fall, bringing the festivities to an abrupt halt. Panic spreads through the mansion as Donna rushes to his side, while Ridge immediately calls for medical assistance. The shocking incident leaves everyone wondering exactly what happened. Almost immediately, suspicion turns toward Will Spencer. Will had reportedly argued with Eric shortly before the accident. Although the disagreement seemed minor at first, several witnesses recall raised voices and visible frustration. Before long, whispers begin circulating that Will's actions may have somehow contributed to Eric's injury. The accusations catch Will completely off guard. Determined to clear his name, he insists that he never intended to hurt Eric and that he left the room before the accident occurred. His explanation, however, does little to silence those already convinced that his temper played a role in the unfortunate event. Katie Logan stands firmly behind her son, refusing to believe he could intentionally harm Eric. She reminds everyone that assumptions are dangerous and urges the family to focus on Eric's recovery rather than assigning blame without evidence. Bill Spencer, meanwhile, reacts in typical fashion. Protective of his son, he confronts anyone suggesting Will is responsible. Bill warns the Forresters not to make Will a convenient scapegoat simply because emotions are running high. His fierce defense only intensifies the growing conflict between the Spencer and Forrester families. Ridge finds himself caught in the middle. His first priority is his father's health, but he also knows that rushing to judgment could tear apart already fragile relationships. Ridge begins asking questions, hoping to uncover exactly what happened in the moments leading up to Eric's fall. Donna refuses to leave Eric's bedside. As doctors monitor his condition, she reflects on how quickly life can change and fears that Eric's injury may have lasting consequences. Every update from the medical team becomes another emotional roller coaster for the family. Meanwhile, Steffi senses there may be more to the story than anyone realizes. Certain details about the accident simply do not add up. She quietly begins piecing together timelines and conversations, wondering whether someone else witnessed the incident or whether an overlooked clue could reveal the truth. Hope also questions the growing narrative against Will. Having seen misunderstandings spiral out of control before, she encourages everyone to wait until the full story emerges. Her voice of reason provides a rare moment of calm amid the chaos. As investigations continue, surprising information begins to surface. Security footage may not clearly capture the accident itself, but it could reveal who entered and exited the area around the time Eric was injured. That evidence has the potential to completely change the direction of the investigation. Could Eric's injury have been nothing more than an unfortunate accident? Was someone else present moments before the fall? Or is there another secret waiting to be uncovered that will leave everyone stunned? Will faces perhaps the biggest challenge of his young life as friends and relatives question his integrity. Even those who want to believe him struggle with the circumstantial evidence stacking up against him. The emotional pressure threatens to overwhelm him, forcing Will to rely on his family like never before. As Eric begins recovering, he may hold the key to solving the mystery. If he remembers what happened before his injury, His testimony could either clear Will's name or confirm everyone's worst fears. Until then, uncertainty continues to divide both families.